Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Maurice, and it is the 10th day in my 25 days of Christmas movie reviews. Now, what we got, 15 more days. I'm about to start really getting into the popular movie stuff like Christmas Story, Polar Express. But today we're gonna talk about one of my favorites, and that is Jack Frost. So it stars Michael Keaton as Jack Frost. He's a musician that's trying to get his big break, but doing all those gigs is kind of messing up his relationship with his wife and his son. And then one day, coming back from a gig, he ends up getting into a car accident and passes. So now it's a year later, and his son Charlie kind of stopped, doing everything he did, having, snowball fights with his friends. He quit the hockey team. But one night he decides to build a snowman, and he uses his father's lucky I was about to say medallion, his lucky medallion, his lucky harmonica. And once he blows it, boom, Jack Frost is now alive. He's a snowman. So even when I was a kid watching this movie, it was kind of rough because you got Jack, and he's like, you know what? I'm finally gonna choose. I'm gonna choose my family. This is Christmas. This gig can wait. And then boom, he doesn't even get a chance to, make it back, to make it up to him. He just dies. And then everything right after that is just so like gloomy. And what you expect, your father passes on Christmas. But once he becomes a snowman, honestly, I start laughing my ass off because Michael Keaton is great. He can do dramatic performances, he can do comedy, and I love him in both here. And the look of the actual snowman, because this movie was made in '98, so the special effects. It's clear that that's just like, okay, yeah, that's '98. But then they also use the puppets. They also there's also just a snowman suit that somebody's in. So they're doing a lot. What I'm saying, a lot of practical effects to make it not look trash, and I appreciate that because then there's some scenes where he's doing some crazy stuff. Snowball fighting, sleds, and all that, which is awesome. By the way, that whole scene, I dozed off a little bit, woke up. I'm like, damn, this scene is still going. It goes from snowball fight to the two of them on the sled to now him like snowboard. I'm like, wow, this is going. This is a lot is going on, but it still looks good and it's entertaining. Now, his son Charlie, I thought he did a great job. I love his intro, and you kind of see like everybody when Charlie pops up to the whole snowball fight, everybody like, yeah, our boy is here. He putting in work. Homie's kind of popular. So once his father passed, and then now it's just kind of like his demeanor, everything about him changes. And then once he gets because this is the thing. This whole movie really is this whole movie is about a father and a son. A father coming back to make that promise to be there for his son. So I love the interactions. I love all the subtle moments. Everything is not, oh, we got a snowman. Let's see what crazy thing we can do with him. No, a lot of it is just, the two of them talking. Jack basically got to tell him, hey, you the man of the house now. Now you got to step up. You got some responsibility. Look after your mom. So there's a lot of those moments, and again, kid actors are like hit or miss. Sometimes they be annoying as hell, and other times, they pull it off. My question is, what happened to this actor? I don't know if he's still around or whatnot, but I thought he was great in this role. And honestly, this movie made me cry 3 times. I was tripped. This movie made me cry 3 times. I lost my stepdad on my mom's birthday earlier this year. My mom's passed too. So it's like now this movie is like real. Now I'm just like, damn. Charlie, I feel you. So this movie really hit my, it hit here, man. But yeah, like honestly, and this movie got bad reviews. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, there's good, there's good, heartfelt moments, comedy. Honestly, there's a scene where all Charlie is doing, he has the blinds open and he's changing the channel, looks back at Jack like, You want to watch this? And I don't know. I just love the facial expressions that Jack is doing because even when he does like the fake laugh and all that, or he's laughing at the fact that someone is claiming that they saw a live snowman, I was laughing my ass off through that whole scene. But honestly, I feel like Jack Frost really is underrated. Like this is one of my favorite Michael Keaton movies. Honestly, I will give me a sequel. Give me a sequel where it's Charlie that's kind of like having it rough with his kids, on Christmas or whatever, and he uses that harmonica to bring Jack back. I mean, we can still use Michael Keaton. You can still use Michael Keaton. Come on, all we got to do is just use his voice. But yeah, I really enjoy this movie. It's one of my favorites, and yeah, like now that got all what happened earlier, watching it and then seeing like really getting an understanding of what the movie is about and all that, it's deep. This movie is deep. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Jack Frost a B plus. I don't care. I love this movie. I'm giving Jack Frost a B plus. Yeah, this was my movie back in the day. I used to watch this all the time, and I'm glad I watched it today because I haven't seen this movie in years, and it still holds up. So yes, I ought to do the killer Jack Frost movie because that movie was wild too. Now, imagine going to the video store and you try to get Jack Frost for the family, and then it's the horror movie version. Oh God. But yes, Jack Frost. Thoughts on the movie? If you've seen it, comment down below. Let me know what you think. While you down there, hit that subscribe button. Check out my other content. I really appreciate it. And as always, I will see y'all next time. Peace.